What's going on, everyone? It's really late right now. I'm pretty tired, but I really want to build a team and try it out on the Pokemon Showdown ladder. So I'm going to be doing just that with Flame Orb Machamp today. We have enough speed for Corviknight as well as Clefable, which both get 2-hit KO'd. If it's Life Orb Clef, Close Combat plus Earthquake will kill, and any variant of Corviknight does get 2-hit KO'd by Close Combat, so that is really helpful. I want to patch Machamp's weaknesses, which are Psychic, Fairy, and Flying. In order to patch the Psychic weakness, what I'm going to do is pair it with a Assault Vest Gardevoir, which is a really weird pick, I know, but it's actually a pretty cool response to like Reuniclus and Hatterene, so what I can do is go ahead and run Trace to Trace Magic Bounce, as well as potentially Regenerator if they're like an Assault Vest set on Reuniclus, but they tend to be like a Life Orb attacker with Magic Guard. What I can do right here is run Moonblast, and then I'll run Psyshock, just to be able to dent Sylveon a little bit harder than Psychic would, because Machamp really hates that Pokemon. Then what I can do is run Thunderbolt for Corviknight, and Focus Blast as much as I hate that move because it helps out against Ferrothorn, as well as Excadrill. So let's go ahead and run Max Special Attack Modest. I want to double check, does Toxtricity hit, I think it hits 249 from what I remember, but I want to double check just for the speed creep. 249, yeah, so what I want to do right here is run 250. And then I'll go ahead and put 40 in Spidafo. I think I'm talking really quietly right now, but it is pretty exhausting. Let's go ahead and see what I want now. I definitely want to patch the Fairy and Flying weakness. Rotom-Heat can go ahead and do that for us, so I'm going to go ahead and stick with that. This is like the defensive core that I want to pair with the Machamp, and I think it should work. Let's go ahead and run Nasty Plot Breaker set on this. I'll go ahead and run Timid with 4 in defense. It doesn't really matter. Cool ground immunity too, but like Excadrill is still a problem, obviously, because they're on Rock Slide or Mold Breaker. Arlorn, Volt Switch, Overheat, Nasty Plot, and Will-O-Wisp. I could run T-Wave too, just for Dragapult or Hydreigon. I'm pretty sure Gardevoir with Assault Vest takes a +2 Flash Cannon from Hydreigon, so I don't think I have to worry about it. Let's just go ahead and run Leftovers with Will-O-Wisp, and then from here, what does the team need? A Water Resist would be very helpful, I'm realizing. So a Hydreigon of my own wouldn't be a bad idea. I could Scarf that and just make it a really good pivot into Gardevoir. I definitely like the idea, however, it's not the best Water Resist. Like, a lot of the Water types that abuse Rain tend to run secondary coverage, like Barraskewda will have Close Combat, Ludicolo will have Ice Beam, Dracovish will have Outrage, although I'm pretty sure Fish's Rend is probably enough from that Pokemon. I think Seismitoad is just a much better option here, which I know is like continuing this really standard defensive core, but it's so strong right now. And then what I can do is add another Choice Scarfer instead. Ideally one that outspeeds Hydreigon actually and can check Dragapult, because Dragapult with Shadow Ball looks really threatening right now. Gardevoir can take one naturally from full health, but I don't want to rely on that, right? So I would love a check and then like a counter, right? Something that can switch in as well. Let's make sure to put Water Absorb on here with Earthquake, Scald, Toxic, and Stealth Rocks on this Pokemon, with max HP, max defense, minus speed nature with 4 in Spidaf. Okay. Choice Scarfer that checks Hydreigon and outspeeds Dragapult. Anything down here? Anything in OU? Like, I think I'm willing to use an OU Pokemon. Choice Scarf Aegislash? Yeah, no. I could run a Choice Scarf Dragapult of my own with like Shadow Ball spam. It's so weak though, like base 100 is so bad. Oh, you know what I could do? If I'm worried about the special attack stat, Gengar is right here. Choice Scarf Gengar. I saw Poltegeist somewhere. Is that fast enough? Base 70. I don't really want to deal with that. Choice Scarf Noivern, not really my thing. It would check both with like dragon moves, but I don't know. I feel like I like Gengar better. The only problem with the Gengar is I have to rely on Focus Blast, which I already have one Focus Blast user on this team, and I feel like they'd add another one. It's just asking to miss over and over again. Whatever, I'll do it. Let's run Choice Scarf Gengar with Focus Blast, and then like Dual Stab and probably Thunderbolt just to be able to revenge kill Gyarados. Another thing I could do is run like Dazzling Gleam for Komo-o, but like Klanger's Soul Komo-o doesn't have a way to like kill Gardevoir. None of them run Poison Jab, so I think I'm just safe to run like Sludge Wave Shadow Ball on this. Yeah, Sludge Wave Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and Focus Blast on this slot. That's actually the EV spread I want. Thank you, guest spread. I've actually never used that, so that's kind of funny. The one time I misclick onto it, it's correct. Now, last Pokemon, by the way. I love the fact that with Heavy Duty Boots, which is not the item I have on here right now, I can actually run an odd HP or an even HP stat, so I can just max it out instead of running like 248. That's really nice now. Regarding the last Pokemon, the easy choice here is Mandibuzz because it provides me the Ghost Resist that I want, as well as U-turn momentum on Pokemon like Clefable, which is just easy Gengar momentum, so that's like the cop-out here. Another choice is Corviknight as a more sturdy check to Excadrill if I'm worried about that, because they tend to run Rock Slide like I mentioned. If Seismitoad takes too much damage, then that's definitely going to be a threat late game, so that's another thing I might want to consider right here. So those are 2 ground immunity options. Are there any other bets down here that I might want to give a shot? Noivern, I've already mentioned, doesn't provide me any defensive utility as well as offensive utility at this point. I'm leaning towards Mandibuzz, but I really want to consider it something else because, like, Rotom, Seismitoad, Mandibuzz seems so boring. Although these guys are really gonna appreciate those offensively, so maybe I should just stick with it. We already have a ground type, so like a ground flying. Are there any ground flangs in the tier right now? I've never really addressed the Landorus coming back, by the way, but I don't want to do that right now. Let's just go ahead and... I think I'm just going to run Mandibuzz. But yeah, like Landorus coming back is going to be insane. I'll run U-turn, heavy duty boots with knockoff, probably Roost, and obviously Defog. So this gives me a nice Dragapult check as well as a more sturdy Hydreigon switch in if Gardevoir ends up getting chipped down. So that's really helpful. Let's go ahead and run Spidef with like plus Adamant Nature, minus special attack, and like 4 in defense. That looks fine to me, so the team looks strong. I just hope I don't throw games because I'm really tired and make bad decisions, right? I don't think I will, though. Maybe we'll be fine, but yeah. I'll be right back. Alright, I have a game right here. My opponent has a team that is very weak to Machamp, however, I have to predict because I don't want Aegislash coming in over and over again. Regarding endgames I can go for, I really like Scarf Gengar. I don't know if I outspeed Adamant Drill under Sand, but my priority should be weaken Tyranitar and then just try to spam Shadow Ball, I think. Rocks are gonna go a long way right here. Yeah, I think I'll just lead Seismitoad. It does so well against everybody. They lead Aegislash. It could be worth it to Earthquake this, I think, because that would help out Gardevoir so much. Although, I don't know if Gardevoir is even doing anything this game, because they have, like, Corviknight and Toxtricity. I think Rocks are more important, so let's just go for those. Yeah, Shadow Ball hurts. The fact that their Life Orb actually is really nice for me, I'm not gonna lie. I think this next turn, what I want to do is probably just keep Toad and go Mandibuzz. I don't know, like, I could also just Scald. Yeah, they go to Corviknight. Unfortunately, I didn't get the burn. That's kind of what I was hoping for there, if I'm being honest, but I'll get in Rotom-Heat this turn on the Defog. You really shouldn't go hard Drill when Tyranitar is such a free pivot, so I'm going to go for Volt Switch here and bring in my Machamp. And here's a little bit of a tough turn. I think I go for Knockoff. He's going to go Aegislash. He goes Salazzle and it dies. I don't think the crit mattered. This is way too strong. And let's see what comes in now, because Corviknight, I want to say drops, and I should have the speed for it, so... Toxtricity just came out, right? I don't have the speed for this. I also like my Mandibuzz against Aegislash, so I really have no business sacking that off. Maybe, I mean, he's going to go for Boom Burst, right? I could risk Aegis. I'm going to risk Gengar. That was really aggressive, but I really think I should have, like, I had to make the play there. I didn't want to sack somebody. I mean, like, Tyranitar is the switch in, right? But I could go for Focus Blast. Yeah, I unfortunately missed, so now he knows what attack I'm clicking, so kind of lame. I made the plays, but it didn't really work out. So now he's just going to pivot out into, like, somebody else. I'll just click it again, actually. Yeah, he makes the obvious switch out, so I'll get in Mandibuzz now. That's really annoying. I think if I had a hit into the Tyranitar, this was over, but I guess it's alright. He just goes for Life Orb Shadow Sneak, and it doesn't do too much. I can just go for U-turn here. Goes for the... That is alright. I can just go for a knockoff. Toxtricity comes in. I get rid of Specs, which could, like, arguably be worse for me. I'm just gonna take the hit right here and go for a U-turn. Like, I'll live one of anything, and I really don't want to risk Gengar anymore now that I've shown that I'm willing to hard switch it in. He clicks Boom Burst again, and it doesn't even do too much damage. What I can do right here is get in Guard. And with my Guard on the field, I think the best play is to go right for Psyshock. Yeah, I don't really want to predict. He goes Tyranitar, I can just Moonblast it after. I mean, this will hurt, that's the thing, but I think the damage will be enough for Gengar, so let's just go for Moonblast. He clicks Rocks, actually. That might be a mistake for him. Like, I think he should have just clicked the other thing. I'm going to Thunderbolt here. Really on Drill, out of all things. I thought for sure it would have been Corviknight, but... what can I do now? I am Punk Rock. He's obviously just going to Iron Head here. I don't think he would Swords Dance. Should I sack? I'll sack it. I can't let him Swords Dance, so I will lose. Yeah, it goes for Iron Head. Like, I really couldn't sack that there. I mean, I really couldn't let him SD there. I would lose the game. I think I can get in Rotom now. Rotom, does that die to Adamant Rock Slide? No way. Come on, Rotom. You're not that frail. Excadrill, man, I really wish I hit the Focus Blast. That's what's so frustrating about that move, right? Let's see. Rock Slide off Adamant. Okay, I'll live this. Yeah, like, even with Life Orb, it's doing 75 to 88 on Adamant Life Orb, so I can bring this in here. And my best play is just to go right for Overheat. If he flinches me, I probably lose here, but, like, I gotta go for this. I can kill Tyranitar with the Overheat into Volt Switch, I believe. If 2 Overheats kill, I'll go for that, because I don't want them trying to pivot drill back in. But, like, yeah, if he Rock Slides here and I flinch, there's nothing I can do. He might actually go for that, because Rotom's actually a really big issue for his team. Mandibuzz is still healthy. Why am I Leftovers, by the way? What is that? Okay, let me fix that. Actually, I'll fix it after the battle, but that's definitely meant to be heavy-duty boots. Did I put Leftovers on there? I don't think I put Leftovers on there. I'm pretty sure I remember clicking heavy-duty boots. What? All of the other items are right? Hello? That was definitely heavy-duty boots. Okay, let's just ignore it. I'm gonna bring in my... What did I just click? Volt Switch? I can't risk Gengar anymore. Like, well, actually, I probably can. Yeah, it goes for Overdrive, because, like, I just looked at the matchup, and this probably outspeeds me, and this has Shadow Sneak up with Fiend, so... It doesn't really matter to me. I can bring in my Rotom now. Just take another one with Overheat. Yeah, that's fine. I need to hit all of these, but as long as I do, I should be good here. Yeah, because that'll kill... We're still out of range of the drill, I think, right? Okay, if they max roll me, they could kill, but that's the only way. I wonder if Toad actually eats one. But yeah, not having heavy-duty boots might cost me the game against that Aegislash. I'm pretty sure I specifically remember clicking heavy-duty boots and not Leftovers. They bring this in. I think I should keep this around because I need it for the drill. Yeah, I would have been able to check that there, but I'm not able to now. That really sucks. I can bring this in an Earthquake. If this dies, then I just lost the game because my Mandibuzz had the wrong item. They suck off T-Tar instead, okay? The drill comes in. I think I lost, yeah. Because, like, this is going to take too much damage and my things shouldn't outspeed the Aegislash. Maybe they don't have the speed for me, so I think my best play here is to sack off. There's no way Seismitoad eats the Life Orb head, right? My hope is that Machamp can outspeed the Aegislash, but I don't think there's a way that happens. Let's sack and bring you in, I guess. Okay, actually, if they're not Rock Slide here, I still win. They are. I did live on 1, but it still comes down to whether my Machamp outspeeds. Am I really going to lose because I have Leftovers Mandibuzz instead of heavy-duty boots? That's going to be so lame. Yeah, stance changes. I mean, they're going to King Shield here. They have no reason not to. And then it just comes down to whether I outspeed or not, so let's find out. I was able to outspeed and win the game. Okay, so luckily I didn't lose the game there, but I'll be right back. So a few things to address. One, I fixed the Mandibuzz. It turns out I had the wrong ability and the wrong item. I was Big Peck's Leftovers instead of Overcoat Heavy Duty Boots. Also, I just reached top 200, meaning it's probably going to take a while to find games, and when I finally do, they're going to be super sweaty teams like this, but I guess it makes it more interesting, right? Let's see if my team can win against these sorts of builds. Life Orb Clef is actually a really big issue, I'm realizing. Rotom's my best pivot, but we've seen that if Rotom takes too much damage, I'm really weak to Excadrill, so maybe I should prioritize leaving my Seismitoad healthy. The Rocks is going to be on the Hippo, right? So they're either going to lead with that or Clef. I think I lead Gengar. If they lead Hippo, I'll go Toad. If they lead Clef, I can Sludge Wave. They actually lead Rotom. So if I were them, I would go for Thunder Wave. If they go for Wisp, it would be a bit more annoying, but like the thing is, some of these are in nasty plots, so I don't even know if they would have Thunder Wave. I'll just go Toad. They get in Hippo, so I can either choose to Toxic here, or I can go for Rocks. I like Toxic because, like, if they're getting up T-Spikes later anyway, well, the thing is I have a grounded Poison type, never mind. Let's get mine up now. They get in Clef. Do I take the hit with Rotom? I think even if I take this hit with Rotom, as long as Toad is healthy enough, I don't think I'll, like, lose to Excadrill, so let's just go to that here. They are actually bulky Clef, that's interesting. I think this is a really free nasty plot. Like what? I can nasty plot again on you. What are you doing? Okay, I'm just gonna fire off the overheat now. They actually made the Pex play. I didn't think they would. Does this kill? I'm just gonna hope it does. They pivoted back to Rotom and it lived. That's actually really frustrating because now they can get the slow volt out of here. Well, I guess I'm gonna be faster. So I get a bit of chip damage off there, but having more damage on Rotom would have been really helpful. I'm gonna deny their Volt Switch, obviously, and just go for Scald here. That's my best play. They actually choose to take the burn and take the hit. So I gotta make sure this doesn't get a Wish Pass to it later. I can just click Scald again, obviously. As the Clef comes in, I can go to Rotom on the Aromatherapy. What did they just cure? Oh, the Hippo's toxic, right? Okay, I can Nasty Plot here. They get a Wish up. I can just go for Overheat. They passed it to Pex out of all things. Imagine had a Volt Switch. It would be so over right now. Well, let's go for Volt Switch of my own here. I think they would Toxic, if anything. So I think I go to Toad. They just go for Scald, which is like not that scary. The problem is like they can just recover spam here. I'm going to pivot to Gardevoir this turn. So this is a weird turn. I really want damage on this for my Gengar. I also don't want to give them momentum by going Rotom as they U-turn. I think I Thunderbolt here, and if they're Iron Head, I'm going to regret it, but... Oh, they're Sub. So they're Sub, Brave Bird, Bulk Up sort of thing. I'm just going to click this again as they roost it off. Watch this Focus Blast. Are we serious? I can't hit a Focus Blast today. I literally clicked that, and like so confidently too. That's really annoying. Yeah, there's an... Okay, this guy might actually be messing up here. And I don't get a burn either. This thing should be so dead. That's really annoying. Like, even though they're leftover Spadef, that Scald would have killed had I hit the other thing. And now they get a speed boost too. I mean, I have to go Gengar and try to hit a Focus Blast. Because Shadow Ball doesn't kill Spadef Drill, I don't think, right? Gengar. That's so silly. Like, can I hit one Focus Blast today? Just one, please, game. Like, let's say they're max HP. Yeah, I don't kill. I have to go for Focus Blast. And they're not risking it. Yeah, that's really frustrating. I think I would have been in such a good spot had that Drill just taken the Focus Blast, but... I'll go to Mandibuzz here. They're gonna Earthquake. They Whirlwind me into Guard. Still gonna go to Mandibuzz. I don't want to take an Earthquake here. What do I do? I'm just gonna Defog on the Wish. They just got the Wish into Rotom, didn't they? I'm just gonna hope I crit it. Crit that thing, Mandibuzz. Nah, they got in the Drill. Okay, I'll go for U-turn. I'm not happy. Okay, what can I do to bring this back? They get in Clef. I can probably go Guard here and throw off a few hits. That's kind of nice at least. Let's go right for Moonblast. They click Protect. I'm just gonna spam this. I think they're clicking Wish, if anything. Yeah, it gets a Wish going. I'm gonna Focus Blast here. As I miss, and they Moonblast Spatak drop me. Really cool. Let's go to Rotom to pressure on the Nasty Plot. I mean on the Wish. I'll Nasty Plot here. I don't know if my Overheat was going to kill them or not, but... I mean, we're not going to know now. Let's click this again. I don't think they can revenge me using anybody, so maybe I'm good here. I mean, they're obviously going back to their Rotom, right? They have no reason not to, but I'm going to Volt Switch. I don't think that's a good play, but I'll go for Overheat here. As the Pex comes out... Did this have Baneful Bunker? It didn't. Rotom-Heat... What is this thing's ability? Levitate? I can go to Machamp here and like throw off a heavy hit. That's probably my best idea. Let's go for CC. They Volt out. Are you going Pex again? Yeah, there's Pex. I'm just gonna Earthquake it. Obvious Corviknight. I'm just gonna see how much CC does. Is there anything I can do to take advantage of this? No, I can't let them U-turn, and they're faster than me anyway. Yeah, I don't think I can win this anymore. I'll go off Chokes. Like, let's bring this out in Nasty Plot one more time. There's a Sub. They can Overheat that. They Sub again. I can Overheat that. Actually, let's Nasty Plot first. They try to Sub there. I don't think this is very good for you, dude. Like, sure, your pressure stalled me, but I'll just Volt out here into Gengar, I guess. On the Roost. Yeah, I can't win. Like, there's nothing I can do after I got stalled out there, so let's go ahead and run, and I'll be right back. Alright, I think the tilt is gone. Let's go ahead and try to play another smart game right here. I'm just gonna ignore the last one, because I really don't want this to just be me throwing games for 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and try to pressure using Gengar. That can definitely do work here with Shadow Ball. I also really like my Seismitoad as a lead. If they were to lead off with the Rotom, though, that would be a bit tough, so maybe Rotom of my own is just better, yeah. And what I can do here is... So obviously they're gonna click Volt Switch or Hard Switch. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp here. Yeah, because that's able to wear down Gastro. I always forget how Leftovers works. I know this thing is toxic from what I remember. Maybe I shouldn't go Toad. They could just Scald. I'm gonna go to Toad. They double to their Rotom. Good play, dude. I definitely have to give credit there, but I think it's safe for me to go out into my Rotom again. I'm never gonna stay in. So now I'm Scarf, it looks like, in their heavy-duty boots. Is that even good for me? I want my rocks up, so I'm gonna... Well, no, that's way too risky. I'm just gonna Will-O-Wisp again. They get Incinerate, so I could have Volt Switched there and probably been in a better position. Let's try to get up the rocks, though, as they're not gonna let me. So I think Obstagoon comes in here. No, they just bring back the Rotom, which isn't locked into whatever it clicks anymore, so... It's just a bit frustrating, but I can bring in Rotom again. I'll Leaf Storm. Took Volt Switch. Yeah, I'm gonna get these wrong, but it's alright. It's not like a super big deal. I think I can get in Machamp here. On the Scald Burn, I mean, I was getting burned either way. And now what I can do is click Close Combat. I think they're Life Orb Clef, so this is gonna hurt. In fact, Close Combat plus Earthquake might kill it. But, like, if they stay in here, they are very dead. Like, if they don't go Clef, somebody is dying. And I don't even think Clef wants to come in, that's the thing. I guess we'll find out, though. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Clef takes this better than I think. I don't think so, though. Okay, it actually took it all right. They're Leftovers. Okay, good to know. They're probably going to Wish. I'm gonna knock off. No, they protected. Okay. Well, that sucks. I could have taken the turn there to get somebody in. I guess I'll do it now. Let's go guard. I can take a Moonblast really easily. Yeah, and they don't get the drop there, which is really helpful. I'll just start spamming Moonblast since he's already been willing to show that he's just gonna stay in. Yeah, there's a Protect. It's very obvious I'm Assault Vest based off the damage, but I'm still just gonna spam Moonblast. That did a lot. Yeah, that hurt. I mean, he can easily go to Cinderace here, which is a bit frustrating. I'll go for Psyshock. He actually just opts to heal this up, so let's Moonblast again here. Yeah, Gardevoir is actually really good. I just wish I didn't take a bit unnecessary damage on Machamp there. That was kind of silly. Yeah, I should have just waited until I could safely pivot it in on Scald. This could have the Steel move, so I'm going to try to go Toad here. If he U-turns to Rotom, though, that's going to suck. I haven't found the opportunity for my Gengar to come in. That's the problem here. Okay, I think I'm playing this a bit better, but it's not the best, obviously. I'm gonna get up rocks, despite the fact that he could have the Court Change mod. He just goes for that. Alright, it is what it is. Let's go for Scald. Yeah, I was starting to nail the burn into this in case they didn't go Gastro, but I'm not burning. Let's go to Rotom-Heat. I mean, he should just Volt Switch, but like Leaf Storm is, I guess, a play. Nasty plot. Okay, he's not staying in, though. Like, I'm so confident he's not staying in. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Now what I can do is, I'm gonna Earthquake this time. I don't want Clef coming in again. If he goes Corviknight, I'm gonna lose, but I think you go Clef initially. Close Combat hurts you too much. Yeah, Clef. Oh, that still did nothing. Yikes. Are we serious? 48? Face-Dive Clef is, like, insane. They probably have Thunder Wave on last slot, too, which I don't want to get in Gengar on, so let's go back to guard. On the Wish. I'm gonna scout for the Thunder Wave this time and go back to Rotom-Heat. It goes for Stealth Rocks on last slot. Oh, that should have been obvious. Yeah, looking back at this. That should have been a very obvious turn. Goes for Protect. I'm just gonna get the rocks up now, too. I've got to start pressuring these switches, like, they're pivoting around so easily. Obviously, this guy can just spam Moonblast here, but he's still gonna get in the Rotom Mo. Unfortunately, my Rotom's taking damage now, so I don't think I want to hard switch it here. Although they have a Gastrodon at the end of the day, do I really care? I'm just gonna go ahead into it. Oh, man, Clef being at full is really annoying. I'm gonna play off the choke. He doesn't choke, okay. I can bring out my Toad here on the recover. I'm gonna hope that he goes out into that Rotom and not the Clef. Go Rotom, dude, come on. Rotom, best switch in ever. He goes Clef. Yeah, this is really difficult. I'll go to guard here, but can I break this? I still haven't tried to utilize Gengar yet. I'm not gonna give up until Gengar goes down. And I get dropped, okay. That's not helpful at all. Let's go to Rotom then. And I don't get dropped, which is nice. I'll click Overheat, like there's really no reason for me not to. He might just like Wish. Yeah, just go through Wish. No reason for him not to do that. He's gonna Protect here, so I'm gonna get in Gengar. He just Moonblasts, but I actually disabled Moonblast, so that doesn't that allow me to spam Shadow Ball? Goes Gastrodon. That took nothing. I'm gonna lose again. Yeah, this team can't break these cords. That's actually really sad. I need to fix that. Like, how can I do better? Like, Machamp is my best way of pressure. I guess I just made a battling mistake, right? I shouldn't have gone hard Machamp on that Scald initially, but like, Corviknight Clef is actually a really big issue. I want to fix this. Let's see. I'll go for Machamp here on the recover, and like, I'll knock off this time, trying to catch the Clef's Leftovers. I should have done this a long time ago, and I just never did. That was another big downfall. I'll go for the Earthquake crit. I'm not able to get that. I wish I had a way to break through this sub right now. He's obviously going to Protect, so let's bring this in. And click Sludge Wave. Just gotta play off chokes, right? That's all I really can do. I think he's not gonna click Protect, because I still haven't shown whether I'm Nasty Plot or not. So let's Shadow Ball again. Yeah, I gotta like try to crit Spit drop this thing, but like, I don't think I can break the core, so I think I'm just gonna leave here and try again. Let's go ahead and play. Okay, this actually looks like a really cool team. I have to keep in mind that Kommo-o doesn't take damage from Shadow Ball if it's bulletproof, so just something to consider. This guy is going to lead off with Mew, just looking at how offensive his team is. It's probably lead Mew, like T-Spikes, Toxapex, and then like just a ton of setup Pokemon. Ditto as the reverse sweeper. I'll lead Mandibuzz and just go for a knockoff, as they might taunt, but I honestly have no idea what they want to do. I still just really like knockoff plus U-turn here. They go for Wisp, so they actually have that, okay. Well, I can U-turn now. Bring in Gengar. I don't think it would go hard Kommo-o. It doesn't seem like it's a very logical turn. Like, why would you risk it? Yeah, just sack off the Mew. I mean, you can go Kommo-o now, but yeah, you can go Kommo-o now and probably win. No, they go Dragapult. Are you really Choice Scarf? Do I risk it? I don't think they're Choice Scarf. There's no way you're Choice Scarf on this team. You're like Dragon Dance or something. I'm gonna have a Burn Man. I'm gonna go Burn Mandibuzz. That's like 100% the better play. Okay, good. Klinger's Soul. I don't think you'll be able to kill my Gardevoir with anything, dude. So let's just go. Let's just do this. Yeah, dude. Assault with Gardevoir eats that up. Now, they can probably do some work with Dragapult, but like, they're already really weak to my Gengar spamming Shadow Ball at this point. I'm actually really curious though, is that Choice Scarf or were they just trying to get me to stay in? Gara comes in. I'm just gonna Thunderbolt this as they just try to Dragon Dance. I don't know what the logic was there, but yeah. And they run. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we have another really fat team right here. The team is very weak to Gengar dual stab, so I definitely want to take advantage of that. Regarding other ways I can break this team, Machamp looks great. It depends on how much Fizz-Def Sylveon takes though. Gardevoir also can help out, so I like that as well. I'll lead off with my Rotom. It really doesn't have a bad matchup here. Well, it does, but I can go Seismitoad on this. If they Wisp, that would be annoying because my Earthquake is going to do less to the Hatterene, but it's fine. Let's just go to it anyway. I think they're Hydro Pumping. Yeah, they go for Hydro Pump. I can just click Earthquake. They're definitely going Hatterene. Come on now. Okay, I guess they were actually willing to let me Toxic this, huh? That, like, actually, I don't know why. That just confuses me, but I'm still gonna Earthquake. They're gonna go Hatterene. Ring Target. What does that do again? Is that why they hit me super effectively with the Volt Switch? That has to be why, right? There's no other explanation. Type immunities are negated. Okay. Makes sense. That took 0, by the way. Can we talk about that? Well, at least I'm not locked into whatever I click, so that's kind of cool. I'll go to Rotom here on the Calm Mind. That's a bit threatening. I can go for Volt Switch, though, into probably Gardevoir and, like, eat up a Psychic. Yeah, it doesn't do anything at all, and I can just Psyshock here. Well, actually, Moonblast is probably still doing more, and I can get Spit F drops, so let's just rely on that. Hatterene is a threat. Like, I can use Gengar at the end of the day to revenge it, so that's kind of nice. Moonblast hurts that a bit, but not a ton. I like the idea of going for Thunderbolt here on the U-turn. In fact, I'm going to do that. As they actually double into their Rotom, so that's really good for me. They have Leftovers. They're probably faster than me. Like, there's no way they wouldn't be, I think. I'll just click Moonblast. As they go Sylveon and that gets dropped. Who are they going to try to Wish Pass with? That's my question. Let's Psyshock here and see how much I do. That hurt that a lot. Wow. This should kill. Yeah, get out of there, Sylveon. That is so good for Machamp. I think Machamp can do this. Okay, Ice Q's Ice Face thing is something I really want to worry about. Because that thing, like... How does Ice Face work? It's only for physical attacks, right? Yeah, first physical hit does 0 damage and breaks the Ice Head. Good to know. Here's this thing. This thing is something that I have to keep in mind. Machamp can revenge it. Regarding what I want to initially switch in, I'm going to go Rotom. And I'm going to do exactly what I did last time. And just Volt out into my Gardevoir. Psychic still hurts, but I can continue to spam Moonblast here. And if they go Ferrothorn, I will try to hit Focus Blast into that, because if I do, that's going to be amazing for my Gengar. I unfortunately take the 100% special attack drop there. They're recovering a decent amount as well, huh? Well, I'll just spam Moonblast. I don't really care. I'll try to take the hit into this. Wow, I actually hit a Focus Blast, which is crazy. And they forgot about Magic Bounce. That's even crazier. And I hit 2 in a row. Wow. This still dies, I think. Oh, wait, they're faster. Let's consider. Rotom, Hydro Pump, Volt Absorb. Yes, W's. Let's go for Scald here. I keep on forgetting about Ring Target. Like, I don't know why. I still have the Choice Scarf mindset, because that's what, like, everybody tricks. I can go to this and just, like, Overheat. It doesn't even matter. Actually, Volt Switch is probably better. Okay, Overheat would have been better. Let's go to Mandibuzz on the Defog. Okay, the fact that it's Defog actually makes me feel better. I hate the substitute set. That set, like, annoys me. Let's go for U-turn into this on the Taunt. I'm just going to Overheat this time. Whatever, dude. I'm not letting it get momentum. Yeah, just get out of there, Corviknight. Now he can go out to do the Rotom, but, like, the thing is I don't have a Seismitoad anymore. However, what I can do is sack off my guard. Oh, you better hope you're faster, dude. Come on. You have the speed, right? You're a Choice Scarf set, yeah. Now what I can do is bring out... Does Machamp live? Or else I have to go, like, Gengar first. What's the best way to go about this? I don't think there would be max speed Timid. But if Machamp lives, that's my play every time. Let's just find out if Machamp can take 2, like, max special attack Hydro Pumps. Rotom Wash, offensive, Hydro Pump does a lot. Okay, that's actually really scary, huh? I'm gonna go to this first. And just click Sludge Wave. Oh, that straight up killed. Okay, I think I'm saved now. That was, like, really scary. I didn't think it would just straight up kill, though. Let's Sludge Wave again and they run, so I'll be right back. Okay, now we have, like, the super tryhard Sticky Webs team, which I definitely think I can break using my Machamp. Let's actually lead off with that and just start firing off CCs into this thing right away. Because that hurts, and it looks like the next one kills. I'm gonna knock off. You never know if they go out into the Dragapult, right? Let's kill that there. So they got up double hazards, and my Machamp is at -2. That's hurtful. Oh, dude, you lost. I mean, you're gonna lose this. You didn't lose. I might have forgotten I was at now, like, -500. I mean, I have to go to you, right? You're the only thing that lives. Let's go for Earthquake. If they flinched me here and their King's Rock, I lost. Oh, no, they were Focus Sash. Never mind. Okay, so I killed that, so we're still in the game. But, yeah, sacking Machamp there for no reason might be kind of big. Although, I don't think actually... Who else would I have sacked? I think I'd actually... Maybe that was the correct play. They go for Taunt. Okay. Facades me there. I'll go to Rotom here and just, like, Overheat. This is actually really tough now. Like, that's gonna hurt. It won't kill. I didn't kill them either. So do I just lose from this position? No, I don't. I have Mandibuzz, which takes 1. And actually, they're gonna taunt my Mandibuzz just to prevent the defog, right? So I should be able to U-turn here safely. Ah, they click Facade. Okay, well, I think I already lost to Mimikyu, right? Doesn't Mimikyu just clean up? Pretty sure Mimikyu already has this, but I can try to dodge Flare off, like... Man, this matchup was brutal, like... Maybe I've just messed up, but like, let's see what they do here. If they allow me to reduce my Mandibuzz, I could win. Like if they're Phantom Force. Oh, they're going for Phantom Force. Dude, I might be choking if this doesn't kill. It didn't kill. I have to defog. And then like, I have to dodge. That's the only way I can win. Actually, it probably doesn't even matter. Yeah, I didn't dodge anyway, so GG, dude, you can have that win. The matchup was really in their favor, just under sticky webs, but I definitely think there might have been things I could have done differently, like, for example, for not forgetting about my -3 or 4, whatever it was, defenses, but I'll be right back. So now we have more sticky webs. How fast is that thing? Or beetle, huh? That thing is base 90 speed. I definitely like Gengar against it. It is Psychic type though, huh? Yeah, if there's Sash lead, that means I could end up losing them on. Let's lead Rotom instead then. Rotom is really strong here though. Like, I don't want to lose to another Webs team. That would really suck. Overheat plus Volt Switch seems safe though. Like, does this thing get recovery that I'm not aware of? Oh, they lead Togekiss. I'm just gonna Volt here. Like, I don't even think you're Scarf because you have a Sticky Webs user, right? Yeah. So I can go to Guard. On Try Attack Burn. Okay, at least it wasn't the Para or Freeze. And I can just click Psyshock. Like, it's pretty safe. I don't think you would go Scrafty or Mandibuzz. I guess you could if you really wanted to, but I'm gonna Moonblast, actually. You never know how crazy they are. Like, Rotom should be the play, but I can pivot into Seismitoad on Rotom anyway, so I'm not really worried about it. They actually just have to stay in and Drain and Kiss me. Okay, you're starting to take Psyshocks now, dude, whether you like it or not. This thing's defenses are actually good, by the way. Like, what is with that? That took a lot. I can just click that again, like... Well, they're probably gonna Volt Switch here. I'll go for Moonblast. I'm actually faster. I got a crit, but I think the Psyshock might have been a roll to kill, so... That's a bit lame that I couldn't... That I'm missing out on that, right? But it's alright. Let's see who they bring in now. Guard being worn down definitely hurts, but the damage on Rotom is going to go a long way for Pokemon like my own Rotom particularly. Like, my own Rotom looks amazing here after this thing is worn down. And we just saw that my Gardevoir outsped them, meaning my Rotom definitely does. I wonder what this thing's trying to do. I mean, obviously it's probably going to click Sticky Webs, right? I'm going to Moonblast it. I'm faster. So we recovered Stall now. Okay, well, I guess you can do that. I'm not going to switch out. I'm just going to go Rotom, actually. Yeah, might as well switch out while I can. The Scrafty might have priority for me, but... I really don't want to take drops, though. They're at -2, though. I don't think it'll matter. Yeah, and, like, if I had Nasty Plot here, how do they stop me, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, do they have something I'm missing? I don't know anything about this Pokemon. Let's see what play they make. They might just try to sack off their own Rotom-Heat here. But, like, either way, I don't think you would U-turn. Just because if this dies, then you're in a really tough position. Let's see, so my Gardevoir outsped this, which is interesting. Yeah, they try to sack off their own Rotom, which is helpful. I can just go for a Volt Switch. It's not like they have a Volt Switch pivot anyway, so let's just knock this out and keep my Rotom-Heat at full. Yeah, Rotom-Heat's easily the key right here. That mon is so good. And I actually don't see a big drawback to going out into my Mandibuzz. The other play is Toad, which I also really like right now. Let's actually do that. I'm pretty sure this Orbeetle is going to have grass coverage. I don't know anything about it, like I mentioned, so I'm going to scout. Yeah, there's Orbeetle. I think this thing gets like Giga Drain or something, so let's switch out. I don't want to take a Psychic with somebody though, so let's go to Mandibuzz initially. It is a special attacker, right? Yeah, it is. Magic Coat. Nah, dude. I'm not clicking rocks against that. Come on. Let's go for knockoff here. What are you hoping I do? Like, come on. Let's go for U-turn. I'm so lost. Are you just going to throw it out now? Like, what's the situation? He just throws it out. Okay. I don't know what he was hoping for, but... Yeah, it goes Togekiss here. Let's go for Volt Switch. And I'll proceed to bring out my Guard, I think. On the Try Attack. Oh, he was really going for the luck there, I think. That seemed to be what his game plan was. Let's go to this now. I can probably Nasty Plot, but I really don't want to take any status here, so let's go for Volt Switch again. Oh, that actually ate it up really well. Try attacks me there. It's gonna have Air Slash, right? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just lucky. I'm gonna go for Stealth Rocks. Oh, that hurts a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Rotom and just hope I don't get Try Attack hacked. Like, that's the one way I lose. I've literally set up Rotom-Heat perfectly, but if it gets hacked, it's just not gonna matter, right? Let's go for Volt. Yeah, I don't really see a way that Rotom-Heat doesn't have this. Pivots to Scrafty. That just allows me to get in Machamp. And I think I just close combat, to be honest. I don't really want to predict. Like, sure, you can go Jellicent, but I still have Fall Knockoff just to follow it up, right? And it's not like Hex will hurt if they have that. But anything else won't be that big of a deal. They bring in Mandibuzz. I knock off Boots. Let's go for CC again. I actually might be faster. Okay, there's that. If they roost here, they're dead. They got a... No, I got a crit close combat. That's why I did so much. I'm just gonna BP. And try to kill it. And then, like... Now... I guess, like, Scrafty is a bit of an issue. However, if I kill the Jellicent, then Sludge Wave probably has it, right? I just showed you Bullet Punch, dude. What? I literally just showed you my move. Is your Scrafty not faster than me? That has to be the only explanation here. I feel like that's the only way you make a play like that, if your Scrafty is not fast enough. Let's find out. Are you fast? I mean, I don't think it'll matter at this point if you are. Like, yeah, they're not fast enough. That's actually kind of funny. And they go ahead and run. And I think we will end things off right there. I don't know if we reached like the 35 minutes of gameplay that I usually like to do, but it is what it is. I hope you all enjoyed. You can find the team down below in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.